Hi students, welcome back. In last class we saw about how to do how to apply texture and how to do UVs for a box. So today what I thought was I thought of explaining to you the fundamentals and basics of uh, texturing process and the various types of texturing that we normally use. So today we'll be seeing about a planar and cylindrical mapping. So how each one works, and we'll also try to create a soda can, and we'll also try to apply texture for it, and we'll see whether it's working fine or not. Okay, so this is a plan for today. So let's start with our class. So what I'll do here is I'll create a plane. So the grid plane is on top of the grid. So what I'll do is scale it. So this is my orientation. Y is my up and down. So the horizontal is my X. Can you see my X is moving? Okay. So keep it 0. Everything is perfect. Okay. So this is my Z axis where it's moving. Okay. Scale is 3. Sorry. It's fine. So you can go to a workspace called as UV editing. So this workspace will help you to get into the tools for UV editing. Else, what you can do is you can go to UV editor. You have all these kind of things coming separately. So if you don't want this one to hanging around, you can go to the UV editing kind of workflow. Okay, you can adjust it. So which will help you to work parallelly, seeing the output, the UV and the tool sets. Okay, so this is what we are planning to do right now. So when you open the UV editor, you have some options here. So I'll go one by one. So this is my outline. So where you can only see the outlines and not the color. So this one is the UV with the color. Okay, click on it, UV with the color. Okay, so there are 3 types of color. So first I'll select the vertex, click on the vertex, move it inside. Can you see the rose color here? So the rose color here denotes that the UVs are overlapping over one another. Can you see? UVs are overlapping. Okay, I'm just undoing it. So this is one. Next one is moving it outside, holding it here. You get some red color. Can you see? So when the UV is outside any area which is or the UV is turned around, it's like rotated. So you get these kind of red colors. So you have totally 3 colors. One is blue, which is perfect. So when all your UVs are proper, it will be in blue color. If it's overlapping, it will be in rose color, and it's like flipped or rotated, it will be in this red. Okay, so I'm undoing it. This one, got it. So this is the color shade. This is your, what to say, the wireframe. This is colored. That's fine. So this is the UV distortion. So once you have completed your UV, if you want to see whether any kind of distortion or where areas where there is a possibility, for example, in your first test we tried creating um, a wooden element, right? It's cylindrical wooden element. So you had lot of shapes. Okay, so I don't know where I kept your files. So I'll first is questions. Yeah. So if you're having these kind of shapes, so when you're creating UVs, there are chances these kind of black areas might not get texture applied properly. So when you click this, if it's pure white, it says your textures are very clearly applied. If it's having black shades, there are chances you might be having some errors or it might not be visible. Okay, right now it's plain kind of shape, then it's fine, no problem. So this one is the UV edges. So if you don't want these things to be highlighted, you can just leave it. So this will help you to identify the edges. For example, when I'm clicking edges, if this is selected, you will be able to see it. Can you see the highlights? Okay, so it will be easier. So that is the reason we have it. So this is the one. Now you can totally see the whole kind of edge. Okay. So this is the grid display on and off. So the grid helps you to scale the UVs within the specified boxes or the frame. So this is for the scaling purpose, and this is your image. So we are not applied any image, so image is not visible. So this is your checker. So checker visibility, when you switch it on, what happens here is this checker will help you to apply UVs properly to your object. Okay, so when you're scaling your, sorry, so first what I need to do, I need to select the face, whole face, so I can scale the model. Can you see the checker is becoming bigger? So smaller the checker, lesser would be the detail. Okay, sorry, smaller the checker, more the detail. So bigger the checker, lesser would be the detail. So if you are creating games for any kind of low polygon kind of games, the detailing needs to be lesser, not more. So if you are working on high poly models, the checker needs to be very small, so details will be like very high. Okay, so this one by one, almost, yeah. So right now what's happening here is I'm having large amount of texture. So I want to reduce it actually. Okay, so what I can do here is I can go to UV. Okay, I'll keep my X here. Okay, for you to understand. So just go to UV. It's like planar, like it's a plane for which you need to do the mapping. So go to the options here. You first go to edit, reset. So always keep image width height ratio, so that even when you scale your UVs or the texture gets scaled proportionately. Normally we by default it's not enabled. So when you scale your object, the texture should also scale along with the model. Okay, so that is the reason we are using this. So right now I want UV to be applied on the y-axis, sorry, z-axis. We'll see, apply. Can you see UV is applied? Nope. So just because UV is the depth, it's not applied properly, so you cannot see UVs here. So keep it at Y, just press apply. Okay, is it applied properly? UV is applied on the top? Nope. Press X, again no. So UV is applied on the Y. Okay, so now UVs are applied. So it's as simple as that. So what I will do right now here is, for example, once you have this is a way you can apply an UV here. So I click this, or I go to my object mode. So what I'm gonna do right now here is I'm gonna convert this to a rectangle, not a cube. Okay, not a square. Okay, but can you see your UV or the texture is being stretched? So irrespective of your model is how your model is, your texture should not get stretched. So any change in the proportion or the scale or the size of the object, it's mandatory that you need to do your UVs and texturing again. Okay, so normally when you're working with modeling, the kind of workflow how you will process is, first the modeling goes through rigorous kind of tests, changes or updates. So once the proportion, scale and the detailing of the model is finalized, then it goes to the texturing team. So the texturing team will unwrap or create UVs for all the kind of polygons or the detailing of your models. Then they will apply texture. Okay, that's how it works. Hope you people are aware of all those kind of things. So so if I'm changing it, there is no other way. Again, I need to go to UV, planar. So y axis, just press apply. Can you see the size is changing? Okay, so that's how it should be. Getting it? So scale it slightly smaller so fits properly. Okay, so this is one. So for example, if this is done, but what's happening here is, sorry, I'm gonna go to the object mode. So imagine I'm rotating my object and change the orientation. Okay, like this. So if I want UV to be applied to this, so I cannot go to like UV, planar, not Y again. Can you see? It won't work. So this one, the x-axis, yeah, okay, some other axis, okay, fine. So whatever axis you are rotating on, you need to change the kind of way you are doing your UVs, else it won't work. UVs will not be proper, even if it's a rotation. Okay, so same applies for X, Y, and Z, but when it's tilted in an angle, okay. So what kind of UV you would apply? For example, select this, go to the object mode. So UV, planar. So let's see whether Z is working. Not working. X is working, but it's not tilted to the angle how I want it. Okay, so it's straight. So X is not working. Y is also not working. It's getting stretched. Okay, so you can fix a camera angle how you want to see the object. Okay, so now you have the camera option. Press apply. Texture would be according to the angle however you are placing your camera. Okay, so that's how you can do apply the UVs. Okay, so these are the basic kind of things you need to understand when you're doing this kind of mapping. So hope you don't have any kind of doubts with this fundamental with a planar mapping. Next one we'll go for a box. Okay, so last class we tried creating a cube and apply texture for it. So today, as soon as I create a box, see what happens. Maya has already created a basic kind of UV mapping for me, which is okay. But what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna give Maya some work. Okay, it's not gonna be a cube. I want to make it bigger. So polycube attribute editor. Okay, it's in UV classic. Okay, so this is kind of cube I want to apply texture. Okay, so now I'm gonna go to my UV editing. Okay, so what I've done, I have tried to increase the scale of my cube, but still the UV is not being updated. Okay, so don't apply UV directly like this for objects whatever you're working with. Okay, so what you need to do, go to the face, select all face, so UV cylinder. Okay, so let's see what happens. It's a cylinder? No. Cylinder is circular, spherical is round, so I need to do only planar. Okay, but planar is not a, this one is not a plane, so I have a lot of sides, and this one is also not updated, so you can select it, just press F, everything will be in focus. So the problem right now here is I will select my face. Okay, select one side, press Alt. Okay, UV planar, so this will be my X. So it's coming. Nope, X is not the right one. Y. Nope. Z. Yes, this is the Z. So what I'll do, I'll move slightly away. Okay, so now I'll click on one, move it up. So just close this. You will see two, one is one side, this side, and the other one another side. Okay, so one is blue, another one is red because it has flipped. Okay, I'll move this and show you. And you see the U and V, it should come from here, the U and V, but it's flipped, it's mirrored. Okay, you need to bring back to your normal position. So in the tools option of the UV toolkit, you have an option called as flip. Okay, just click on it. Now it's fine, so then it will turn blue. Okay, so I'll keeping it up slightly scaling it down. Okay, works. Same way, next one would be the top and the bottom. Okay, so what I will do, UV planar y-axis, we'll see whether it works. Yes, so my axis is having some problems. If it's the same case, you also take care while applying it. Close it, just press F, select one, just press W, bring it down. So one is blue, which is fine, one is red, so again click flip, that will also be okay. Okay, so we are moving it near. Let's press R. Okay, fine. So the next one would be the two sides, 1 and 2. So they left out two areas, the two corners. Okay, so same way, UV, planar, still not press Y. Is it Y? Nope. Z? Nope. X? Yes, it is X. So just press, take one out. One would be blue, next one would be flip. Okay, so this is done. So what I'm gonna do right now here is I'm gonna go to my edge, select this corner. Okay, so this corner is attached to some other area. Okay, you don't need to see it, it will automatically stitch together. Just press stitch. So it got stitched. So this corner is gonna stitch together. So the other corner, this corner, and it's gonna stitch together. Okay, so this press, gonna select this, press F, gonna select this edge, no, this edge. Okay, so just press stitch together. Okay, same edge, stitch together. So now what I need to do, tell the whole object, scale it. Scale into one box, not of all four boxes. So this is your finally UV wrapped model. Okay, so pressing R, so you should see to it that doesn't go stretching to the other side. Okay, maximum placement done. So next what we need to do here is apply some material. So I'm gonna go to my object mode. Okay, go to my Maya Classic. Okay, attribute editor. Go to the corner. You have your Lambert. You have the color option. Go to the file, image. You can choose an image. So I'm having a lot of textures. Yellow. These are some texture. I'll apply this and see. Just 6. Okay. So can you see it's uniformly applied on all sides? Okay, so if you want to work on your placement of your texture, then you can go to the UV editor. Okay, now you can go to face, click on it. This I'm trying to fix this area, okay, so that it perfectly fits inside. scale it too much, slightly larger. Again, it's a your own creative kind of idea, however you want it. I'm just showing how to manage these kind of gaps. Okay, so now I'm done. Go to the object mode. We'll see how the texture is applied. Okay, can you see? Again, this region is having a problem. Same way, you need to fix it on all the sides. Then I think now would be replacement. Sorry, texture face. Okay, this side is having some, sorry, one place it's missed, another place it's coming. So I need to have a balance with it, so I'll keep it at the middle. Okay, yeah, both the things at the middle. So your object is textured, will be fine. Okay, so if you want to add or if you want to increase the detailing, so what you can do is go to the face, select your model, scale it big so that the detailing is more. Okay, hope you can understand this. Yeah, fine. Object. Okay, as simple as that, guys. So in your previous class, what we did was we tried to adjust the vertex and all those kind of things. So today what we did was we first projected the mesh inside the UV editor. We edited, we split the polygons. We scaled it. We again stitched it together, applied the UVs, and then applied the texture. So this is how it works, and this is the kind of output you can get normally. Okay, so whatever element is facing your camera, see to it it's very clear, and you should also see to it that the seam is not coming at the corners. For example, so this areas, see, try to avoid this areas at these edges. Okay, like this, or keep it at this corner. Okay, so your model at all possible times should look very presentable, and the quality should also reflect on your work. Okay, that's very important in your models with texture. Okay, can you see it? So only when you get these kind of placement done properly, uh, the kind of output when you render will be like pleasing. Okay, or when it's in the middle it won't look good. So always see to it you give eye for this kind of detailing. Okay, so this is the one. Next one, what we are gonna do here is your cylindrical mapping. Okay, so next, take a cylinder, click on it, face, press F. So Maya is already done uh, the UVs for me. So what I need to do is apply texture. So this is one way, or if you want to do it, you can also do it on your own. Okay. So go to my attribute editor. So first I'll go to my Maya Classic, channel box, attribute, object, polycylinder, just keep 19 sides. Okay, so what I'm gonna do here right now is gonna create the Pepsi can or the juice can for okay. So what I did was I deleted the bottom. Okay, what I'll do, go to the object mode, I'll duplicate, I'll make 3 copies. Okay, so here one becomes the top, one becomes the center, one becomes the bottom. Okay, so you need to apply 3 textures separately. So that's what I'm planning to do. So this is my center. First I'll finish the cylindrical mapping, create UVs for it. So go to the UV editor. So Maya has already done it for me, but I normally what I would suggest you to do is don't always depend upon Maya to do the UVs for you. So you people take the initiative of doing it. Okay. So first, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go to the face, select all. I don't want. I want to delete the top. Same way, select all. I want to delete the bottom. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So what I'm gonna do right now here is select all UV. This is needs to be planar, right? Okay, planar. So we'll see which axis. Y-axis, apply. Nope. X-axis, apply. So this is planar. That's done. So keep it aside. Same way, select all, deselected. Can you see something is being hidden here? I think you need to flip it. UV toolkit. Okay. So before I start off, when you're working on a cylindrical kind of UV, so I'll show you what to do. Press Y, apply, no, X-axis, apply, yes. So UV is applied just for one side. So it should be okay. It's not planar, it's cylindrical, right? Sorry. Okay. So when you apply cylindrical, gives you one side. So you'll have the corners here. You need to apply it for all this 360-degree. Okay, normally when you apply cylindrical, it Maya tends to apply the Maya tends to apply the mapping only for 180-degree. So you need to apply it for 360. Then only it will work. So what's happening here is it's like literally scaling. Can you see to the sides, on all sides? Okay. So this is my cylindrical. So this is done. Press W, take it outside. So this would be planar, UV planar. So I think x-axis, nope, y-axis. Okay, done. Same way, select all. So UV planar, take it up. So you need to flip it. So this is how it should be done. So I'm making this bigger. Sorry. So I'll go to the edge. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is the center. So I'll just click stitch together. Same place here. Stitch together. So this is how UV should be done for this object. Just press F. The UV, so it's spreading across a lot of places. Like this smaller, bring it inside. UV is being done. Okay, so now what you need to understand here is it's getting stretched here, right? So it is mandatory that it needs to be like a perfect kind of square. Okay, so if this is done, your work would be proper. It should be a proper square. Yeah, to this side. Okay, press F. Yeah, perfect. So every side, every angle, you have applied the UV, which is the way to do it. So this is how it works. Okay, hope you can understand the difference between the UV which is done by Maya and what we have done. So we have tried to match the corners and the sides according to the proportion of the object. Okay, but Maya did not do the same thing. Okay, I'll also show you the UV of this one. Can you see the difference? The same object, see how Maya is done automatically and how we have done it. Okay, there's an ocean of difference. The quality of output would be like totally different. Okay, so that's how it works. So next what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna apply and show you how You can do the texture for the can. So select the face, select all, deselect. Okay, Control Z. Just deselect this. Both the regions deleted. Okay. So this is my UV. So again, UV cylindrical. Okay. So whatever changes you are making, so it's mandatory that you need to do the UV again. Okay, else quality is lost. Go to the object mode. So I'm going to my classic, going to the attribute editor, go to Lambert. So what I'm going to do is apply texture. Tin can, Pepsi, yeah, the 6. Okay, just because it's a duplicate, it's getting the same kind of color. Okay, so when the quality is more, you will get the same kind of quality. The reason why I'm doing this one separately and the top one separately is it'll be easy for you to apply textures individually for all these kind of elements. So create a cylinder, take it to the top, keep it here, reduce the height. Okay, place it at the top. Four. So go to the vertex, bring it down slightly, change the size, plus 5. Okay, this is what I want. Okay, fine. So now I'm going to go to my face. Okay, mesh tool, edit mesh, extrude. Okay, so just press G, same extrude. Just gonna add some thickness. Okay, so now edit mesh. So the edge loop tool. I want some edge loops. Press the center. Double click on it, extruding it. Same way. Press G to the corners, to both the corners. And now just press R. Get the smoothness. Press R. Get the smoothness. So you get the curve for this one. So if you want a slide kind of, I'll see, just go to my object mode, apply 3 and see how it works. It looks pathetic. So edit mesh, edge loops to the bottom. Okay, hard, slight bulge. Okay, for the can. Okay, see how it works. Press 3 from a beta. Okay, so I'm just showing you how to bring up the detail for your can. Okay, so what you can do here is you can also uh, select all these things, make it go down, apply the texture. So now what I'm gonna do, so just press 6, the scan is done. So this region, a face, okay, channel box, okay, UV. See, Maya has already done it for me, but I don't want it. Again, I need to do a cylindrical mapping for this, do a special separate texture for this, and finish it off. So what I will do, I have the can. First I'll go to the object mode. So first I go to, sorry, to the face, select this, UV, cylinder, all sides. Okay, close. So this is bigger. Oh my god, that is so big. So now, okay, or what I'll do, I'll select all. Okay, UV cylinder. Not all are selected. Some segmentation is being done. Okay, this is what I had. Object mode, so much amount of textures. Sorry about it, guys. Thought of something, did something else, which is very stupid. Okay. Yeah. So go on here, go to the face, select all. So UV cylinder. Okay. It's gonna be so simple but got complicated. Problem here, I did not apply UV cylinder. So see to it you select all sides, then only it will work. Let's see how complicated it's showing. Scale it down, bring it small, make it smaller, just press F. There is a problem, it's not working. Or forget it, check mode. So I'll go to my classic. So normally how people do here is they create it as three different objects. One is the top one, the center one, and the bottom one. Okay, so what I would suggest you to do today is try to complete this one. Scale this up. There we go. Okay, so I'll apply edge loops, mesh edge loops, so that scales down. Go to the side view here, go to the vertex, make it smaller, bring it down. Okay. This wider. I'm not seeing any reference, I'm just working out from my instance. So if it's wrong, please excuse me. So if it's okay, please bear with me. So go to the bottom side. Is this the top or the bottom? Okay. So select all. Checked. Face. Select all. Deselect. Alt. So what I will do? Edit mesh. Extrude. Click here. Scale. Bring it to the center. Okay. Scale should start from the center, but it's not coming from the center. I don't know why. I need to reset some tools. Hope you can understand. So when I click here, it should start from the center. It's not working for me just because I selected it wrongly or whatsoever. So scale. Okay, or then I need to adjust it manually. Oh my god, selected unnecessary things. That is the reason. So just move this out. So what you do, bring this down, apply the texture, then your can gets finished. So what you need to do is apply the texture for the cylinder. So I'll share you some textures so you also can download texture, apply it and see it for the cans. Okay, one, two, the Pepsi one, and the side cans. Okay, so any doubts, do ping me, guys. Okay, thank you.